Roots, my name is Jessica Isaacs. I am with CT Cobb Ventures. We're a social media marketing agency located here in Steamboat Springs. And I'm coming to you because I'm extremely interested in working with Rootz Cafe and seeing how our social media marketing agency can help you grow, get more sales, get more exposure, and increase your brand story. I'm particularly interested in working with Rootz Cafe because, well, I've been vegetarian almost my entire life, and I'm newly vegan, and you guys just have such an unbelievable amount of vegan options that it just makes my mouth water just thinking about it every time. I also love that you have everything that is organic, it's local, it's fresh, it's all natural, and you really tailor your entire menu to meeting everyone's unique individual needs for their body, minds, and spirits. So I'm just going to jump right in. I created a free business audit for you that goes over your online platforms, your different social media platforms, your website, seeing what are some of your really great strengths, and also seeing what are some areas for improvement that we can come in and help you out with. All right, so I'm going to start right at your Yelp page. First off, incredible reviews, everything's really consistently positive, and you have great photos of the inside of, really showing off your really funky interior with a local artist. Everything's really worldly, everything's so warm and cozy, and incredible food, of course. I'm also gonna show you your Google page. Everything is really consistent, great reviews, and I love that. That's why I would be interested in working with you, because you just are such an amazing restaurant. All right, so now here we are at your website. For the most part, I really like it. I really love how simple it is. It's easy to navigate. I love, love, love this, where you just make it so easy for customers to look at your phone number, give you a call, and figure out anything that they might need. I really love your logo as well. I want to compliment you on that because it's just so you guys, I feel like. But the other thing that we can do is just make it maybe a little bit crisper, just so it stands out a little bit more. That's about it. And the main thing that I want to talk to you guys about that we can really come and make a huge, huge difference in your sales and your exposure and as your brand would be what's called a brand story. So a brand story is basically a video. It's best in video form because people don't really like to read. People are lazy. They want something quick. And if we do a video featuring you all talking about why you moved to Steamboat, why you're staying in Steamboat, and why you've decided to open up this organic cafe and shop, and why all of those different factors into making Rootz so unique is so special to you. And when we see that, if customers are going onto your page, they're going to immediately feel drawn to you. They're going to find a personal connection with you, and they're going to want to support local small businesses and not just see you as another business, because you're not. You're much more than that. So if we create a video for you, plop it right here where this beautiful picture of your sauerkraut salad is, then anyone who comes to your page will just be immediately drawn, and they'll be motivated to act. So with that, you want a call to action as well. So call to action is basically a place for people to subscribe to your email list, or to weekly updates, to connect with your social media platforms. So you can have at the right hand corner where my face is. You can have buttons for Instagram, for Facebook, so that people can immediately follow you and stay up to date with everything that's happening at Rootz. And then I'm going to move on to your Facebook page. Really strong following. We can definitely, with advertisement, increase that pretty significantly, but I think that you're doing a really great job of posting really strong content consistently. Same with your Instagram. I love all your different pictures that you have of the food, of your indoor space, and I also love that you have little memes. You have tips for healthy eating. This one I love, as well as the what is GMO. I think it's really useful that you're giving people information and not just pictures of your products. I think that's really great that you have such a mix of that. I will say that it was really challenging to find your Instagram, unfortunately. I had to go through, so many people are actually tagging you on Instagram, which is so awesome. So many people love going to Rootz Cafe that they are tagging and sharing pictures of your food or inside the restaurant, but it's not set to Steamboat Springs, so it made it a little challenging to find. Additionally, it was a little challenging because and this is something that we can help you out with creating more brand consistency with both your story and the way that your logo and your name is written out, is just like, you know, it's lowercase here, then it's uppercase, and it's lowercase for your website, it's uppercase, you know, fully for, you know, Facebook, and sometimes it says or Rootz Cafe, sometimes it says like Rootz Organic Cafe and Shop. So it just kind of varies, which makes it a little challenging for people to find your sources. And if we strengthen that, it'll be much easier for people to be able to, you know, stay up to date and come into your doors and become, you know, consistent, lifelong customers. So back at Facebook, I will say that this is definitely our specialty at CT Cobb Ventures. We are really experienced in making Facebook advertising that can drastically increase your sales. One way would be to, you know, leverage the people already following you on Facebook, the people who are following you on Instagram, using that email list that we help you to develop. But another way would be to do Facebook targeted advertisement. So that would be basically, you know, putting out an advertisement for Rootz Cafe that is specifically targeted to people who are in Steamboat, who are coming to visit, who are locals. Maybe we could tailor it to people who are interested in veganism, vegetarianism, gluten-free lifestyle, organic foods, things like that, so that the ad money that we're spending, which is remarkably cheap in comparison to a lot of other advertising forms, is really reaching the right people who are actually going to come into your doors and be passionate about Rootz. Another way would be, again, to target the right people, would be to put what's called a pixel. So that's just like a little piece of coding that we can get from Facebook and put it right onto your website. And so that will make it so whenever anyone goes onto any page of your website, then later they're scrolling through Facebook later that day, the next day, whatever it is, they then get retargeted with an advertisement for Rootz Cafe. And that reminds them to come in and bring their friends, their family, bring, you know, everyone they know. One last thing that we can do for you is what's called Facebook advertisement contests. And that is super exciting. So that is something that it's kind of like the most fun to think of. It's basically giving away some sort of promotional item. So maybe, you know, free smoothies for a month, or free lunch for a family of 4, or something like that. We can get very creative, and all you have to do, it says on the ad, is, you know, tag 3 friends, share it, subscribe to our email list, like our page, like things like that, that gets people engaged with your different social media and you know, email platforms. And then because there's so much hype about it, like, oh, you know, people see on their Facebook pages, oh, I saw this, you know, this Rootz Cafe advertisement, and the food looked so good, it was really funny, maybe that's the video that we filmed for your brand story. And then people who aren't even, you know, winning the contest come into your stores because they saw it and they were engaged and interested. And that, you know, so many restaurants out there are absolutely doubling their sales through Facebook ad contests, and we would love to be able to do that for you, because I'm such a huge supporter of Rootz, and I would love to, you know, be in that process to help you grow. All right, so I live just right up the street, so if you're interested, I would love to come by anytime and see what we can do in this partnership. All right, thanks. Look forward to hearing back from you.